Hey y'all, I'm Mandy and this is Mandy in the Making. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Winter Dinners where I'm going to share with you 3 easy and delicious recipes. I do this type of video every single week, so if you are looking for new dinner ideas for your family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is Tuesday when I'm filming this first recipe, and that means it's Taco Tuesday, and we are doing a twist on tacos. We're gonna do a taco salad tonight, but it's not just your average taco salad. This is a turkey taco quinoa skillet, and we're just gonna serve it over top of a spring mix and make it into a salad. I'm gonna heat up my large skillet to about medium-high heat. Our skillet is pretty hot. We're gonna add some olive oil and we're gonna add in our small diced onion. If you have a really large onion, I would just use half. We're just gonna let this cook for a couple of minutes. Okay, these have softened up. Now we're gonna add in a half a pound of lean ground turkey. This is 93.7. And we're also gonna add in a couple of cloves of garlic that you minced. Our meat is almost done, so we're gonna go ahead and add in our spices. I've got 2 teaspoons of chili powder and 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. I'm also gonna add in about 3/4 a teaspoon of salt and a little black pepper to taste. I'm gonna add in this small can of diced green chilies. We drained and rinsed these black beans. It's just 1 can. A half a cup of frozen corn. Can of fire roasted diced tomatoes. Now we're gonna add in a 1/4 a cup of salsa, a half a cup of quinoa that we've already rinsed. So we're gonna stir this around and wait for it to start to bubble. Now that it's come up to a bubble, we're gonna add in a half a cup of water. We're gonna lower the heat to about medium-low. Let me stir this. And we're gonna put the lid on there and cook this for about 20 to 25 minutes, so we'll go about midway. There we go. It's been 23 minutes. And now all we're gonna do is just top it with cheese. I think the recipe said Monterey Jack. My grocery store was out of that. So I just have a little bit of Colby Jack and cheddar cheese here. Use whatever you want. We're gonna sprinkle it all over the top and then put the lid back on just long enough for this to melt completely. And then it's gonna be time to eat.
I'm very excited.
It looks so good.
I'm always excited, but when it's Taco Tuesday,
Extra excited.
there is extra excitement. This stuff's got jalapenos on there.
Yeah, we just grabbed whatever we could find in the fridge that we thought might go.
Man. There's just so much going on. I love all of it.
All of it mixed together.
All of it mixed together. That's what makes this.
Perfect. Okay, well, he's chowing down. He doesn't want to be bothered with having to describe it. He's just eating. He does not care. So I'm gonna eat too. This is hands down the best taco salad I've ever had. Between the actual dish that we made and all of the toppings together. He's still eating, y'all.
I just love this.
This is so good. Please make this. Please, pretty please. Just do it. Okay, y'all, it is our second night, and tonight we're cooking in the Instant Pot. If you don't have an Instant Pot, no big deal. You could do this in the crock pot. But tonight we're making Instant Pot Killer White Chicken Chili. Before we get started, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my Instant Pot to saute and let that be heating up. Our Instant Pot says that it's hot. We're gonna drop in a couple of tablespoons of butter and let that melt. I did want to mention I am cutting this recipe in half, so I'm not going to give you all the exact measurements because some of them are kind of weird because I've cut it in half. But if you're looking for the recipe, it's always linked in the description box below, right below the video. Now I'm going to add in my celery and my onion. And we're going to saute this for just about 3 or 4 minutes just to kind of soften it up. Now we're going to add in our seasonings. In here I've got some oregano, some white pepper, some salt, garlic powder, cumin, and smoked paprika. Now I'm gonna pour in my water. I've got 2.5 cups here. And I'm just gonna scrape the bottom just to make sure. I don't think anything is sticking, but you never wanna have anything sticking on the bottom of your Instant Pot because you'll get that burn notice. I'm gonna add in about a tablespoon of this Better Than Bouillon chicken base. And we're gonna go ahead and hit cancel. Now, I have some navy beans that I did an overnight soak on. I will go back here and show you how I did that. But these are drained and ready to go. So I'm gonna add these in. And I'm adding in boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I've got about 1 pound here. And again, I'm halving everything. Okay, we're gonna use a button I've never used, and that's our soup button. And we're gonna set it to 12 minutes. There we go. Okay, it just finished. We're gonna let it slow release for 10 minutes and then we'll release the rest of the pressure. So I'm gonna wait for this to count up. So it's been counting down. If you're not familiar with Instant Pot, it counted down from 12 down to 0, and now it's gonna count up. I'm gonna let it count up to 10. And once that's done, we'll be ready to add in some more ingredients. Okay, now I'm gonna remove our chicken and we're gonna shred it. I'm just gonna pull it over here to this cutting board. It's falling apart as I'm pulling it out of the Instant Pot, which is always a good sign. I was gonna grab a fork and a knife, but I don't need it. Now we're gonna add this back to our chili. It's Steven's favorite ingredient. It's only 4 ounces.
I think it's gonna be okay though, because this thing has some really potent herbs and spices in there.
I just wanted to chop this up just because it's been sitting out. It's pretty softened already, but just to make it a little bit easier to melt down in there. So let's add in this cream cheese and let that start to melt. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's add in a can of Rotel. The full recipe calls for a full can, so I'm only gonna do about half of it. Gonna add in a cup of salsa verde.
Oh boy, that is looking good.
And lastly, we're gonna add in about a can of corn. I always just use frozen corn. This has been sitting out at room temperature for a while now too. It's not frozen anymore, but it's definitely gonna cool it down. So I'm gonna turn this back over to saute just to start to heat it up really good. Let's just let that warm through and then dinner is ready.
Yes, I'm excited. White chicken chili.
So we love white chicken chili. We got to see if this is the winner of all the ones that we've ever tried, because
Let's see how it's not gonna be. It's gotta be.
The smell is amazing.
That is amazing.
Is it?
That's unlike anything you've ever tasted.
Really?
Yeah. You haven't had anything like this yet.
Oh, I'm excited.
It is like on a whole different galaxy.
Whole different galaxy.
It's a
Y'all
whole,
heard it here.
it's a whole different galaxy away from regular
White chicken chili.
that you get in the little package.
Yeah.
No. Don't ever buy that again. I mean, it's not like spicy hot, but it's just different, kind of a fiery flavor to it.
Okay.
And then the salsa verde gives it a little punch. And then
probably that
all
Rotel too.
Yeah, the Rotel gives it some of that.
And then that chicken is just super tender. Okay, well, I can't wait any longer. Let's do it. So last night I said it was the best taco salad I've ever had. Hands down, the best white chicken chili I've ever had. Like, I feel like this could win a contest. This is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it has cream cheese in it.
I mean, it makes it really creamy, the stew.
Yeah.
It gives it more of that creamy.
It's not a whole lot of
to
cream
it.
cheese. I mean, it's 4 ounces. So
not at all. I
yeah.
mean, you can see it's still a little soupy, but the consistency is right where you want it to be.
Yeah, the recipe mentioned that if you wanted to thicken it up even more, you could throw some cornstarch in there and turn it back over to saute, but I feel like it's the perfect consistency. It's not too thick, but it's not completely soupy either. Y'all, the flavors on this are just on point. Steven said just a second ago, a lot of times we'll talk about, like, if there's anything we think we could change or whatever. He said, this literally needs nothing done to it. It is perfection. So
Don't change it.
don't change it. Just make it. Best taco salad, now the best white chicken chili. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. Okay, y'all, it is our 3rd meal of the week, and that means it's subby supper night. If you are new here, Subby Supper just stands for Subscriber Supper, which means my subscribers send me one of their favorite recipes. I go through those recipes, find one that I think we'll enjoy too, and then I share it with y'all. Tonight's recipe comes from Danielle. Danielle is in North Carolina, and she says she loves my videos. That's the extent of what I know about her, other than this delicious sounding recipe that she shared with me. So of course I'm gonna link the recipe below. Tonight we are having Swedish meatballs. She serves it over rice. If we have enough potatoes, we're gonna do it over mashed potatoes. Otherwise, we'll be doing it over rice too. We're gonna get started on the sauce first. I just need to dice this onion. And we're gonna dice up this entire green pepper as well. Okay, to this bowl, I'm gonna add in 1 cup of ketchup, 1 cup of water, a 1/2 cup of vinegar, a tablespoon of the Dove sauce, all of our onion and green pepper, a teaspoon of salt and pepper, and a tablespoon of sugar. Stir all that together and set it to the side, and we'll form our meatballs. Okay, to this large bowl, I'm adding 1 pound of lean ground beef, a 1/2 cup of milk, 1 cup of breadcrumbs, and she said she seasons hers with salt and pepper. We're just gonna use Auntie No-No's. I'm running real low. I got another bottle though, it's okay. You're such a big help. I forgot to grab my casserole dish and I didn't want to have to wash my hands just to go get it, so sous chef Steven to the rescue. Now we're gonna form these into meatballs. I don't want to make them too large. Let's just figure this out. How about it? That's too big. Boom. Now we're just gonna take our sauce and pour it over our meatballs. Now I will tell you that Danielle said this is double the sauce recipe. So she does this so that you have plenty of sauce to go over top of your rice or your mashed potatoes, which she thinks like we do. We love to double the sauce on things, so this was perfect. This is going in the oven at 350 for 45 minutes.
I just know this is gonna be good because it smells too good.
I know, and all that sauce.
Yeah, that sauce is popping.
Yeah. That vinegar, yeah.
Got that vinegar with the ketchup and then the vinegar itself.
Yeah.
And then the Worcestershire sauce, or the Worcester sauce, the Dove sauce. The spices are definitely on point. There's a lot of flavor. It's very rich in flavor.
Okay.
I guess Auntie No-No's is hitting hard on that.
Of course.
Man, that's so good over top of these potatoes.
Which our potatoes, when I make our mashed potatoes, I put Auntie No-No's in there. So
Yeah.
Auntie No-No's, if you are new to my channel and you don't know what I'm talking about when I say Auntie No-No's, I've got it linked below. It's not sold in grocery stores yet, but you can buy it online, and it is called an everything seasoning, and it's so good. We put it on just about everything.
Yeah. Really good.
Okay. Gracie Lou. Ma'am. Honey.
The meatball.
Yeah?
Meatball texture is really good.
Okay, good.
I like that.
This is delicious. It reminds me, of course, of meatloaf, but just a little bit different. The texture is great, like Steven said. So glad we doubled the sauce because it's like swimming in the sauce, and that's exactly how we like it. I would say that this is a hit. So thank you, Danielle, for sending this in. Y'all give it a try. So we were done with dinner, and he said, baby, this is a very different kind of meatball sauce. And I said, what you mean? And he says,
It's just got a lot of to it.
so I had to grab the camera. He is correct. It has a punch. I think it's that vinegar.
It's that vinegar. It gives it that.
Gosh, it's so good.
It is good. It's really good. I like it. It's very different.
Good. Yeah. So, just thought I would fill y'all in on his very technical explanation.
Yeah.
You're welcome. That wraps up our 3 recipes for the week. I hope you enjoyed it. This week was outstanding. Give me a thumbs up if you agree. If you haven't already, I would love for you to join my YouTube family. Hit that red subscribe button before you leave. We will see you next time. Now, of course, you know what's next. Our diced tomato. If you have tomato.
I love it.
Okay, ready? Baby girl, you can't have white chicken chili, but you can have some of my roll. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Good gracious. You want more? Oh, hi. It's just my finger, don't eat it. Thanks.
I mean, right now, this is like, I can't speak.
See? It's harder than you think, isn't it?
It is harder. It is
so you
harder.
laugh at me when I mess up.
Yeah.
But you can't even do one sentence.
You're right. I can't. I can't.
Okay, y'all, it is our third.
Sorry. I had a nose
I know
itch.
you weren't trying to. You had a nose itch. You
I had
went.
to itch it. I had to itch it. I mean, scratch it.
You had to itch it because it was scratching.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did too. You just had an itch.
You made me
Scratch.
itch it. My scratch.
It's your scratch.
Okay. Hey.
Hey, you can just start telling them what you're gonna do.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
I can just start telling them.
Right now we're gonna start making the sauce. Here's what you'll need. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Is that what I sound like to you? Don't lie.
Womp 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 womp.
It's exactly what I sound like to you.
No. Cut that onion.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Gotta get ready.
It's perfecto mundo.
Goofy.
I don't know what I just said.
Oh gosh.